The Excel's Countifs formula helps you to count how many times certain value is repeated in a range of cells. So here as an example, we are trying to count how many times a code A is repeated in a column item code. Over here, let's start writing the function. You start with equals, write the countifs. You'll see countif and countifs. For the current requirement, actually you can use any of this. But let's use countifs, which is useful for even multi conditions, which we are going to see in future videos. Let me use countifs. So here in countifs, there are multiple inputs, but two inputs are mandatory here. So the first one is the criteria range, a range of cells where that specific value is repeated. In our case, it's the column item code. So I'm going to pick this column. As the current table is a dynamic table, for me it's easy to select this column by just going on the top of this header. You see a black arrow pointing down. I just go click on it. So it exactly picks the entire column for me. And in future, if you add more values to the table, it automatically picks them as well. Now we'll put the comma. The next input is the criteria. The criteria is the condition, basically the value which you are counting in this column. So that's the code A. Let me pick the cell which has the code A. So and now I close the brackets and then hit enter. Countifs has counted this as 4. You could see it is repeated 4 times in my data. Now if I change the code to something else, let's say B, so I could see 5 times and so on. And now because it's a dynamic table, if I add new transactions to my table, the formula picks these new transactions automatically. Currently the code C has count of 2. Let me add another C here. The count got increased to 3 and 4 and so on. This is the advantage of using dynamic tables in any formulas. Now I hope you have understood the basics of countifs from this video. Thank you so much.